Well, I'm at Mercado, San Francisco, and I've got all this stuff to take off. I got to take off these bricks. So I am not a window washer, but I took off some of this and it came off pretty easy. So first that's got to come off, and then I got to fill it up with some text, and also a guy eating a taco, and some people with tortillas down here, and maybe a bowl for the carniceria. All kinds of stuff. Okay, I took off that one side here, and it was pretty big chore just to do this one panel. It took me about 20 minutes because there was vinyl about halfway down. So whenever there's vinyl, it's a lot more work. Anyway, I'm gonna take this window, and this window, and put in a guy eating a taco. I did a little sketch here. Sometimes I like to sketch things out. I might put this boy in that window, or I might stick him over here in this window. And things evolve too. I might change that to a girl, you know, or maybe have a parrot up here coming out of a tree. Who knows? All right. Well, I've got these two panels removed. I took them off. They took a while to wash off and get the vinyl off. And then I got a guy here with a sombrero. And then he's holding a huge taco. So I got to take off this next. And I'll probably put the boy over there, or a little girl. Something like that. And then down here I'm going to put a Korea and take off all this. I did this character here. It's like one of the workers, female worker. And up here I'll put Bienvenidos y... I don't know. I'll have to ask him how to phrase it. Welcome to the store. Well, I'm working away. I think it's about noon or 1 now. I've been here a couple hours. Maybe 2, maybe 2.5 hours. Anyway, I've got this section over here washed off and repainted. And now I'm working over here. I took off some vinyl letters here, and then I've got to take off that. And I think I'm going to completely fill that in too. All along the bottom here, I've got vinyl to take off in addition to the paint, so it's a big job. But
ready, set, go.
The scraper, I'll have to pull it off. But still, it's a chore. I got all this paint to take off too. So, I went ahead and charged him about $150 to take it off, but then when I ran up against the vinyl, I called him back and said it's going to be $200, and he said that's fine. So I'm charging $200 to take all this off. It's going to take me a while. My paint comes off a lot easier. But this isn't too bad. I've had worse. Okay, I got this part washed off. Yeah, it took me probably about 25 minutes to get that off. Okay, I got taqueria here. I'm going to do the letters in white, kind of like the stuff on the top. I'll do the letters in white, and then I'm going to split the background between red and green, have it kind of wavy. I got a second coat on my little Mexican girl, and she's going to be saying Bienvenidos. I think that's how you say it. Bienvenidos Mercado San Francisco. And I got this guy two coats on the taco. Then I got a bull character, he's pointing up. I kind of made his hoof into a finger. He's pointing up at this, carniceria. Then I'm gonna put a cactus guy here. And then here I still gotta wash this off, and I'm gonna thinking of putting a parrot with some jungle around it. Fruteria. And I'll put some fruit in there. And then maybe some background stuff. And then over here, where they're making the tortillas, look at all those. Woo. Anyway, tortilleria, and then I'll Probably do a caricature of the woman in here, and that'll be it. But I definitely won't finish today. It'll probably be tomorrow. I'll have to come back, but I'm still working on it. Washing these off, they're kind of tough, but they are coming. Well, it's about 4 o'clock. I've been here since about 10, and the sun is starting to come. Even though I have an overhang, it's starting to hit me. So, forgot my flip-flops today, so I'm going barefoot. Anyway, a little tip here: if you paint windows, don't paint it like right up to the side. It doesn't have to be painted all the way to the side. And same like this vinyl is painted all the way up because it makes it hard to take it off. I can get it off, but it's just kind of a pain in the butt. Let me show you what I mean over here on mine. If you're going to paint a window, just leave a little bit around the edge. It's not going to be a problem. It's not going to, you know, it doesn't mean anything. It's easier to remove. I still got to take off these two, but they got a little sign here that says Fruteria, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's about the easiest thing to paint there is: fruit and fish. Okay. So I'm going to paint me a banana and an apple. They're easy to paint because they have no legs. They have no feet. I mean, you could paint feet and legs on them if you want, but I usually don't. So the guy in here, he wanted a picture of himself too, so I put him over there, but he said to make his lady friend's breasts a little bigger. He indicated that to me, his sign language, because I don't know if he speaks English. I don't even know if you can see this, but I'll get a picture tomorrow when I come back. But this is him, and he said he wanted to be muscly looking, so I've kind of made him thick and muscly. Okay, it's about 5:15 here on Monday. I got here around 10 o'clock this morning, so about 7 hours. I took a short lunch break. About 7 hours scraping and painting some of the base stuff. So I think if I was scraping straight, it would have got real boring after a while, after the first 4 or 5 hours. So I mixed it up a little. So tomorrow's not supposed to be overcast. I think it's actually going to rain, which would be nice because they have a good overhang here. And but yeah, I got all this and got most of it laid out. There's a couple other window panels I got to paint, but I just finished scraping off the last bit of it. And I don't know what kind of paint people use, but my paint, I would have got this off in probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. And this took me probably about 4 hours, maybe a little longer. And then the other 3 hours I spent painting the base coat stuff. Anyway, hey, I may do a part 2, or I may just include what I do tomorrow in this video. I'll probably do that. Anyway, talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. All right, it's day 2 and I'm headed back to Mercado, San Francisco. Well, it's my second day. It's about 10 hours in, I guess, so far. And it took me quite a while to take off the old stuff. And so now I'm just laying in some background colors. And I'll start laying in the colors for the characters soon. I still got to do in this spot here, I got to do I think I'm going to do a parrot drinking a beer. Because it says Cerveza up top. But yeah, so far I got the girl that's greeting people to come in, bienvenidos, and the guy with the big taco, and the bull where it says carniceria. Well, I'm starting to lay in the colors. I got to do another coat of red on the hat and this, and got this guy going with the taco. Got the bull happening, and then the cactus, and I got the bird laid out. So it's just still going, laying in colors. I've got a couple little things to do down here on this taqueria. The little just touch up the red a little around the edges. And I might add some more to this too, like around down here or something if I have time. But I want to make sure I get this done today because I'm in Salem, so I don't want to have to come back tomorrow. So I'll probably stay until it's done. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of black. Okay, I got a big section of it done. Now I'm going to head down here and show you what I'm up to down here. I still got to do this parrot here with the beer in his hand. Finish up the apple and the banana. Here I'm going to paint this in and have a hand pointing that way because they want to have a sign that says please use other door. And there's the guy with the tortillas and the tortilla lady. So I'm going to stay here till it's done. It's a good thing it's summer. It'll be light out late, so I'm in Salem. I don't want to have to come back, so I'll be working late tonight, probably. We'll see. Okay, so I got the background painted in with the parrot, and now I'm going to redo the white. So I want to come in and kind of clean up the line and redefine it. It's easier just to do the background and then redo it than to do the foreground and then have to do the background around it. This tint, $1.60 per quart. Well, I'm all done. This kind of sucks, the lighting, because it's in the shade part of it, so you can't really see the whole thing. But you sort of get an idea. And then I finished up down here. I should have took some shots of some of it while the sun wasn't encroaching on it. So maybe I'll come back and next time I'm in Salem and get some pictures of it on a cloudy day or in the morning when it looks better. Anyway, it was kind of a disjointed video. It wasn't all the way straight through. I had to work hard, so I couldn't shoot a lot of video of the process. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, stay cool. Bye.